Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call Thursday. And with it being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in, and knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. Now, I want to talk about something in reference to therapy as far as in a deep depression. I've been having a conversation with my sister in reference to a lot of things of the past and stuff. If you're the kind of person that talk about the past, basically for, sometimes people could go to therapy and stuff and they talk about things and they feel better. I'm the kind of person that we were recollecting back on the past and stuff, and we were talking about situations and stuff that we've been through in life and how we've grown and stuff. And sometimes people have to go to therapy for this. They go to therapy so therapy can kind of help us get past it and stuff. But me, I'm the kind of person like this. The more I talk about it, and I want to see if you like this, the more I talk about it, the more depressed I became. It's like I was watching everything happening before my eyes all over again, no matter how traumatic, how devastating, and how it was.
If you're the kind of person that's feeling sad, here's some couple of numbers: 1-800-273-TALK, 8255. I want to get these numbers to you just in case you don't want anyone in your business, and the calls will be confidential. They don't know you, you don't know them, and basically you have to worry about none of your business getting back. Okay? I love you.
And it's sad because a lot of things we were talking about in reference to our life has been very turmoil and detrimental in reference to people that's dying, moved on in their life, and basically we lost contact, or and people that's got disease and stuff that's happened and stuff. And the more we had the conversation, the more I became depressed. And I noticed that usually when I start dating a man, I become depressed because it's an uncomfortable space. And I think it's the same thing when it comes to talking about people, things of my past. It becomes a comfortable place. And I want to share this story with you in reference to this type of thing, because a lot of times people say, talk about it, you feel better, and I talk about it and I feel worse. And it's like the more I talk about it, the more I share my experiences and things I've been through with the people that we're trying to come to a medium, in reference to the trials and tribulation, basically help each other through life and the pattern that we have gone through to make it easier. We feel worse. Now with her, I don't know if she feels better or not, but I feel worse. And this is the thing with me. I'm already on blood pressure pills. The doctors who have to take them, I have to take them every day, y'all, because I fight through depression like everyone else. I fall short like everyone else. Clearly, I'm not perfect. And I have to deal with a lot of things, and a lot of things I deal with is turmoil. And I'm going to share something with you normally I do not share with you, and it's become with the woman who birthed me. Now, when I say this is because I don't really like talk about the woman who birthed me or the father who, humped her to get me here. I don't call them my parents. I call them the woman who birthed me. And the reason why I do that is because they're like transphobic. You don't like gay people. And I do feel as though they're the kind of people who made fun of gay people, and God has a sense of humor. It says, since you like making fun of people, how about if I make your child that way? So, I became very upset because I feel as though if you're a strong-minded person, and listen, I'm not saying every parent is like this, because some parents, no matter what their child or gay, straight, bi, what case to be, they stick behind their children, they love their children, and no matter what anybody say, they're not deterred from their child, because that's their child. But then there are the weak parents that do follow directions of other people's advice and go through the life living to other people, and even if they have to determine to loosen their own child. Now, the people who used to get this advice do not take this advice when it comes to their children, because they want their children in their life. But they're willing to share this information to you and tell you that you should say your truth and get rid of your child, put your child on the street and get murdered, or suffer through life. But that usually that information they share with them, they don't share. Now, me myself, I talk about the woman who birthed me and stuff like that, and you know, she's very much that way, and she's very stuck in her ways. And I get really upset with the way the world is in society, because I feel as though they got into her ear and they convinced her as throwing your child away is more important than loving your child. It always bothers me the fact that I'm going to die one day, and I'm never going to know what it's like to have a parent's love, but I know what it's like to have them hate me. And I know somebody said, well, baby, you always can rectify it and have the conversation with them, but I don't trust them. That's like, you know, I do believe in rehabilitation, but I only think it works if you trust us. If I don't trust you, I don't trust you. And when I went down to see her when she was almost on her deathbed and she cooked me something to eat, I was afraid to eat it. I was like, oh my God, please, Lord Jesus, I'm praying. Because I thought she was going to kill me. And I don't feel comfortable in her settings, and I don't feel comfortable in the man that worked, they knocked her up, get me. I don't feel comfortable in her settings, and it bothers me because I know within my life I'm never going to know what it's like to have a parent's love, but I do know what it's like to have a parent's hate me, that or add on to society as far as hating me as well. Not saying everybody hates me, but if you understand what I'm saying, it just adds on. You know, I need something like a shield or somebody I can run to say, well, listen, they're doing this to me, but I don't have that. And I'm not looking for some type of sympathy and stuff like that, because I realize that they're my earth parents, they're not my godparents. My godparents is the one who created me, which is God. And my thing is, I can accept them as earth parents and stuff like that. And I always have that thing that bothers me, that when they die, because death is final. And I feel as though if they were strong enough and could love me enough that they don't have to worry about that, you know, the final destination of it all, that they could come to my life, but I'm too afraid to allow them back in if they can. And it bothers me. It really bothers me so much that this is my life. You know, I just want to share this with you and stuff. And have you ever looked at your life and say, this is really happening to me? Like, I can't really believe that I got these parents and this family, and they do all these things to me. And, you know, I smile, but I keep moving forward. Even though I smile does not mean I'm happy. But I don't let everybody in of the conversation, only because people have to give their advice and opinion. And if it's your parents, if you're a person like me, we really don't like you talking about it. We know they messed up, they screwed up, but we don't appreciate you putting them down, calling them names. You know, even though we don't like it, we don't like other people joining in and talking about, well, your mother says that, you know, calling them names, we get offended. And we understand that, you know, you're doing it from a good place, but it's like you can't share that because it irks you in your soul that somebody's calling your mother a bitch or your father, you know. So it bothers me, and it goes through a deep depression and stuff, and it's just a lot more deeper than that, but that's all I'm going to share right now. But it's just one part, just a small little 1% part of depression, you know, that I go through in life. And I wanted to share with you, have you ever talked to someone about your past and stuff and it made you feel worse? And I'll tell you what you do. If you're the kind of person to me that can't talk about it, you have to go walk, exercise, keep your mind busy, any type of gym, activities, keep moving forward. You have to keep yourself divorced away from that brain, because your brain will get you in a bad place. That's why a lot of people committing suicide, just by activities that include walking and moving forward. Anyway, like I said before, I love your feedback on this. Subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's Instagram button. I want you to feel about this. Have you ever talked to somebody about your past and it made you feel worse? I'll be looking down to the comment section to see your comments, and I appreciate you, those who comment and make me feel appreciated for my videos. And I want to I love you, and thank you for watching. Catch the rain.
Alright, now come on, baby, let's go on Instagram. Woo! Like I said before, I'm trying to build my family, so please subscribe to my channel. And also at the top, there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I will follow you back. Remember, people, depression is real. Suicide is real. Don't kill yourself. You're needed more than you'll ever know.